What are we going to San Francisco for?
Christy,
Yeah.
virtually, babe, virtually.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Ooh,
I
we're
can't,
live on Facebook? What?
I can't go anywhere because I'm too white. Let's see if my green shirt's any better. More. Oh, I don't remember how to do it. Video.
Yeah.
Video settings. Oh. What was it called?
What is it called? I thought it was like virtual something or another.
Virtual background.
If you are already joining us, welcome. Playing around
Stream.
with her virtual screen. It says live on Facebook, honey.
I know. I just got distracted. Squirrel, I was going to pull the live video up so I could see if we were live on the right page.
Oh, that's what I was looking at too.
And none of my internet's working. Like,
that's fine. Yep. Yes. Okay. So,
hi, friends.
hi.
As you all jump on here, say hello to us. I am Christy.
I'm Kara.
And we are creative business builders here to help you simplify your social media or your marketing and technical. Marketing and tech.
We are the Hot Mess Express, and we own it.
You ain't kidding, girlfriend.
Yeah. So we got good stuff for you tonight, though.
We do. I added stuff that Kara doesn't know about, so there's that.
Okay, fantastic. That's awesome.
Let's just wing it.
Let's just
I have a question for you all. Tonight's Business Tip Tuesday, we are talking and chatting all about social media and the beast that it is. So as you guys jump on here, say hello to us, drop your name, tell us where you're coming from. We would love to chat with you. I want to ask you, why take the long way around when you can take the short path through? Is that a good question?
Yeah. You're going to ask me though?
Would you rather take the long way around or the short path through?
Dude, I want the short path every stinking time. I want you to tell me what I need to do, when I need to do it, and by golly, I'll do it for you.
All right. We are going to chat all about simplifying your social media and getting a game plan together for your social media. It's a beast that we as small business owners have to tackle because it's a free advertising tool for us. For the most part, it's free. Or it can be very cheap for you. So that's what we're going to be chatting about tonight. Perfect. Kara has a story she wants to tell us.
Oh, what? So how does this tie in? So Christy wants me to tell you a story about getting lost, but I don't know how it ties in. Are you going to tell me afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So she asked me for a good lost story, and my son and I were making dinner, and I'm like, lost story. Praise God, I haven't lost my kids, but I wouldn't put it past me. So when my babies were little, you lost a kid?
Yeah, I lost a kid.
I got to hear this story after this.
Okay.
When my babies were little, I would go to Walmart to get my oil changed and my tires rotated because I could put them in a shopping cart and contain them while we waited. Unlike, most like Jiffy Lube, they're going to run around the little place. So anyway, I got my son. My kids went to bed at like 7:00. So I took their bath, put them in jammies. I had them all fed. And we took my son's loveys to Walmart. Now, we're from the South. Everything's monogrammed. And we had 2 of these identical little 12-inch blankets with his monogram on them. And he didn't sleep with one at night. He slept with 2. Well, I think you know where I'm going here. We walked around Walmart, and the kid lost one of his loveys. And I didn't realize it until I got him home, and I put him in bed, and one of his hands was empty. And I'm like, oh, good Lord. So he's screaming, and my husband thankfully was home. And I said, well, I'm going to go back to Walmart and retrace my steps. I had to retrace my steps through the whole store to find his lovey. And that kid was still awake screaming when I got home with his lovey. I thought we were never going to sleep again. If we
Oh my goodness. Bless his little ever loving heart. So we were at the zoo it was Ryan's first birthday. First birthday? Yeah. No, he was older than that. Raylan had to be born by then, so he was at least 3 or 4. He was old enough to walk on his own and be on his own. Raylan was in a stroller with me, and we were with a big group of people. So we were like with his brother and his parents and my parents, and it was just all of us there together. Well, I was in the front of the pack, and Kyle was in the back of the pack. And Kyle thought I had Ryan, and I thought Kyle had Ryan. And we left him at the tiger exhibit. He was screaming. We took off and to get back to him. He was probably by himself for 3 or 4 minutes, but he still remembers it. He's like, "You're not going to leave me, are you, Mommy?" Like, "No, kid, we're not going to leave you."
Oh my goodness. That is a riot.
Hey, Sue, how are you doing, friend? We are talking all about social media simplifying tonight, or trying to just make it easier for us through social media. So the first crap, I forgot to get my binder. The first thing that we want you to do is we want you to strategize your plan with your social media. You don't need to just be posting all willy-nilly, as I like to say, just all crazy, and there's no order to your posting. If there's order to your posting, then all of your work becomes worth it because you have a plan and you're trying to get the people that follow you to do what you want to do. So you want to dive into this a little bit?
Yes. So, and it makes it easier if you have a plan because you can map out, like, one day I'm going to post a template product. One day I'm going to post a virtual paint party product. Another day I'm going to post a tip. Another day I'm going to post a video, or at different time slots, so that you know, okay, next I need a video. Next I need a template. Next I need, and it just makes it almost brainless. Like, you don't even have to think about what comes next because you've got a schedule and because you know what you're doing, and you're not second guessing. You're not like, oh, maybe I should post this. Did I post this week? It's just all there.
So for creative business builders, I have it written down on my tablet, but it's in my book bag, so I don't have it here with me. On Mondays, we post a freebie. So these aren't correct days, so don't go looking on our page for but say on Mondays, we post a freebie. On Tuesdays, I might post an old blog post. On Wednesdays, I'll post a product post. So whatever product we're promoting at that time, that's the day that I'm going to post that product. On Thursdays, we might post inspirational or a motivational quote. On Fridays, we try to post like a follow Friday. I do try to do that on Fridays. We post a follow Friday or something like that can get that engagement up. But we always recommend that every 4th post be a sales post. So you want to give, sell, give, sell. So we do not post a product or a salesy related post every day. We post about one a week is usually what I try to do. So that's our game plan with strategizing your plan. So create a plan. What do you want to post? Kara often posts with her painting page. She often posts like virally videos of somebody painting. You posted what was the things that I make fun of you in the
Oh my gosh. Oh, those were the rocks that were painted like a fairy garden.
Yes. That yeah. I say nobody would want that. And then she very quickly corrected me that she wants one of those.
I'm the crazy lady with the fairy garden.
Just sit down and brain dump what kind of things that you want to be posting. My mom's trying to FaceTime me. What kind of things that you want to be FaceTiming, that you want to be posting on your social media so that you can get a schedule and know exactly what you're going to post on what day, at what time of the day, and all that jazz.
And then you can schedule it out, and it makes it easier to schedule it out because you know what kind of posts you need.
Yep.
Ooh, another tip. Okay, I'm going to give you all my tips today. So when you're scrolling through your feed and you see something that your Facebook audience would go, oh, wow, I love that, or that's me, save those posts. That way, when you sit down to schedule out your post, you have this whole bank of posts to pick from. That
you have your phone there with you?
My phone?
Yeah. Can you show them how to?
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Okay. Let me find something. Well, of course, Facebook's not going to load right this second. Oh, here we go. Okay. So let me find something my audience would like. All right, let's say, for example, this is not something my audience would like, but let's say that this post is something that my audience would like. There are three little, let me get, oh gosh, this is hard to do. There's three little dots up there. You click on those dots, and then this screen pops up, and you click Save Post. It's how easy it is. Then when you're going to schedule, you can go back to all of your saved posts and you can get those permalinks. Did I say that right? The permalinks, the URLs. And you can post those onto your page at different times and say something fun about them.
Yep. And that, what Kara's talking about right now, leads perfectly into my next point, which is batching your content. And what do we mean when we say batching content? We simply mean sitting down at one time, like take 1 hour out of your week and schedule your entire social media for the entire week. So scheduling your Facebook and your Instagram and Pinterest, we can get all that knocked out in 1 week with the automation tools that we have set up in place. And my phone on my, I wonder if Facebook's down. So most of people are going to be watching this on the replay, but because it's not loading correctly. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. So sit down and batch your content. So you already created your plan for your social media, what you want to do. Then you're going to take and just do it, hammer it all out at once. So we usually try to create 4 or 5 posts, like for our product post, we'll create 4 or 5 different wording scenarios and we'll just rotate through those. So I'm not creating and reinventing the wheel every week. I'm just taking the wording that I have, creating a graphic, which we're going to talk about here in just a second, and posting those so I can get them knocked out quickly. You want to talk about how you batch content?
Well, pretty much the same way. I just sit down and anytime I do something like I have a new product or whatever on my website, I create pins and go pin it right then because otherwise I forget. And then for Facebook and all that jazz, I use Recur Post to do mine, and it's set up so that it has some kind of question that it asks my audience each morning, and then I have some videos that I kind of cycle through. But here's one thing that I found: if you are using an automatic scheduler like that, and like I went live, and then one of my Recur post went up, I grabbed, my live was doing really well. I grabbed that Recur post and I deleted it super fast so that I didn't have all these posts back to back and my live didn't get overlooked. So that's one of the things, I found with the scheduler is I either need to adjust my times or I need to go live at a different time, or I need to grab that post and delete it.
And when you use an auto scheduler, kind of like Recur Post is what we use, you can set it to post at the best time. So it will figure out what best time that your Facebook page is most active, and it'll post at that time. So whenever your audience is on, whenever the most people is on during the day, that's when it'll post your post. So the last thing that we're going to talk about is graphics and how to batch create your graphics. So Kara's going to take over here and talk to us about Canva.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. Let me see this one. Share. Okay, Christy, is it up? Can you tell me?
I see it on my end. It'll take just a second to get up on Facebook.
Okay, so this is our Canva account, and we do pay, which this is one of the things, this is something I would tell you that would be worth your money. We don't get paid anything. I'm just going to tell you, we don't have affiliate links. We don't get paid anything for telling you this, but it's such a valuable tool that I really wanted to talk about it tonight. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to create an Instagram post. Okay? And I'm going to show you how easy it is to create one graphic and then use it for all of the different platforms, even though they have different sizes. So let's grab one of these templates over here and I'm going to drag it right there. And now I'm just going to say, we're going to pretend like this is on brand and all of that jazz. I just want to show you this feature. So I'm going to say, buy my product. And up here, I'm going to say, fall fun. And down here, I'm going to say mywebsite.com. All right, so I have a great Instagram graphic, but now I need to not only post on Instagram, I need to also post on Facebook. So do I have to recreate this? No, you know what I can do? Let me see. Sorry, not there. If you have the paid version, which I think is called Canva Pro, and it's like $10 a month, or I think it was like $100 for the whole year. It's cheaper if you do it by the year. You click.
I think it was 119.
What?
I think it was 119.
Oh, so the same. I think it was cheaper.
I don't remember.
It was $12 a month. All right, so you click this resize up here, and this is only available in the Pro account. And I can click Facebook post, and I can click right here, copy and resize. And if I had a lot of different graphics that I created, let's say that I created like 4, it would copy all of them and put them into a Facebook size. And I would be able to now click up here and download all of those graphics in one fell swoop. So you can spend 5 minutes making your first graphic and 30 seconds making your graphics for all the other platforms.
And you can also create them. You can do stories in here too. I've turned my post into story, like the story sizes for stories, Facebook cover photos.
Yeah, this is a Facebook cover photo. And you just give it a second to populate. I don't know why my screen's doing that. Okay, there you go. So now we would download this, and we can adjust this. We can, make changes if we need to, or if we feel like we want to. But it's already made all of the big changes, and it's brought all of those images, the fonts, everything over so that that's all ready.
Yep.
This is a super awesome tool. I'm not going to go into how to use Canva. Just play around with it if you haven't ever played around with it before. But this is how you can use that really awesome resize feature if you have one of their Pro accounts. So worth their weight in gold.
Inside of our group, you go into more detail about how to use Canva, right?
I do. And I will show you one more thing that's really awesome with the Pro account is you can have a brand kit right here. And let's say that I did graphics for 12 different brands. I can have a new color palette for every single brand. And then when I'm working on my graphics, I can come up here, and when I change my color, I can choose whichever brand's palette that I want to choose from. So I can make sure that my graphics were staying on brand.
Yep. And you can do the same thing with the fonts.
Fonts and logos and all of those. So yes, it is. I mean, it's seriously, if you are trying to create all your graphics for social media and all of that, like this to me has been a game changer.
Yes, it has. And it's made me batching content for creative business builders so much easier because I can literally create the graphics and get all the posts scheduled out for the entire week in less than an hour. And that's
I'm going to show y'all one more thing before we go on, just because I feel like showing y'all all the fun stuff.
She's giving away all our secrets tonight.
I am. This is like a long business tip Tuesday. So I'm just going to show you. This is one of my favorite Pinterest graphics that I've created. And this is one. So I have several. You can see I kind of scroll through. There's several of them. So I want to show you what this looks like. Oh man. Oh, okay. I think this is still going to work. So I'm going to click resize, and I'm going to tell it, I'm going to uncheck these boxes because I don't want all those. I just want it to be, I'm going to do social media. So it's a square, 800 by 800. And it says down here, abracadabra resize. I'm going to click that button and watch this. I just want to show you how it'll do all of them in one click. Look at this. All of them in one click. Now, I would maybe want to go in and drag these and make this a little bit bigger. and change them up a little bit, but I don't have to bring any of these pictures back in. I don't have to go through and try to find my fonts. Like they're all there for me in one click.
Yep. So easy. Sue is asking if this works for Etsy too. I don't know what she's
not right now, baby. You would just need to know what size graphic, and let's look and see. Let me go back to Canva's homepage, and I'll see Etsy is probably up here. You can choose what you want to make. Let's see, Etsy shop icon or a shop cover. So if it's not one of these, if it's not one of these sizes, you can do a custom size. So if I click off of that, I can click right here on custom dimensions, and I can either do inches, pixels, millimeters, or centimeters, and I could do that whatever size I wanted. So you can create Etsy graphics on here as well. It's just, I don't know if you would be able to, I've never tried to resize to a custom. Let's try that. That's a good question. So let's try resize. Oh yeah, right here. Look at that, custom dimensions.
Sweet.
Yeah, y'all taught me something new today.
You learn something new every day.
That's right. So this to me is like, I mean, seriously, it is a game changer for your small business. And if you're not if you're not graphics, like you don't have a graphic design background and you're not savvy and all that, like they do it all for you.
Yeah, that's me right here. Because you know what? I'm trying to make you move your mouse, but the templates right here.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back over.
Right here, right there, those. I use these all the time, and I just change the colors to be on our brand that Kara's already added in there for me. The logo or the fonts are already in there for me, and I just make it say what I want to say. So it makes super awesome looking graphics without me even trying.
Yeah, and if you do have I'll go back to the screen. If you do have the brand or the Pro, you can have in your brand kit, I think it's down here, you can upload all your logos.
Yep, I use those all the time.
You could then just drag them right onto your images. Makes it so easy. And see, you can upload your fonts. I mean, you can make this so that it's so quick and so easy to make your on-brand graphics. I mean, it's ridiculous how easy they've made it.
Yes. It is so helpful for entrepreneurs, though, for small business owners. It gives us that designer look and feel on our graphics for $10 a month.
Right.
All right. So we want you to plan out your social media. Figure out exactly what you want to be posting each and every day. We want you to batch your content and get it all scheduled and all created and all made in one sitting for the entire week. And we showed you how to batch your graphics that you make. So if you guys would love to join our free group, we do have a free Facebook group where once a month we have live trainings that are only found in that free group. We will be having one on July 11th. July 11th is our next free training, and I'm super excited about it. It's going to be fun. And so I will post a link for you guys if you want to join our free group in the comments, and you can see us on the inside.
Awesome. Thank y'all.
Bye, friends.